Welcome to Keys Open Doors. Today, we're breaking down how to use your state's consumer protection tools to safeguard your homeownership journey. You know, when we talk about buying a home, we're usually hyper-focused on things like interest rates and down payments, right? But there is this massive, completely free resource sitting right at your fingertips, your state government's official consumer protection portal. Think of it as a hidden fortress of defense, basically designed to protect your financial well-being. Let's dive in and explore exactly how to leverage it. Here's a quick roadmap of what we're covering today. We're going to look at resolving renting disputes, protecting your identity, checking builders, filing complaints, dealing with homeowners insurance, and using translation resources. In general, many buyers find that understanding these state resources acts as a seriously powerful toolkit, all the way from renting your first place to owning your dream home. Every single state has a consumer protection division. You can think of this office as your ultimate impartial backup plan. They don't work for the builders, the landlords, or the insurance companies. From offering free consumer guides to actively investigating fraud, they are literally the official watchdog looking out for everyday people like us.
All right, let's jump right into Section 1, Resolving Landlord and Tenant Disputes.
So, the path to homeownership often starts with renting, which means you've got to safeguard your rental history and, of course, your savings. Notice the shift in challenges here. While established homeowners mostly face insurance hurdles, renters primarily need help navigating landlord disputes to protect the cold, hard cash they're trying to save up for a down payment.
Imagine this. You meticulously clean your apartment when moving out, but your landlord wrongfully keeps your security deposit. Frustrating, right? Well, you don't actually have to hire an expensive attorney right out of the gate. Your state's consumer protection portal has specific, dedicated resources, stuff like free publications and fact sheets to help mediate and resolve messy issues like unfair evictions, withheld deposits, and lease violations.
Moving on to Section 2, Identity Protection and Guarding Your Data.
As you're gearing up to apply for a mortgage, a stolen identity can instantly, and I mean instantly, derail your loan approval. If a scammer opens a credit card in your name and defaults, your credit score just plummets. State sites actually offer dedicated guides on freezing your credit, spotting phishing scams, and taking immediate action if your personal info ever gets compromised. Utilizing these free resources is a super proactive way to protect your mortgage eligibility.
Next up is Section 3, Checking Builders. Basically, verify before you buy.
If you decide to bypass older homes and go straight for new construction, you are entering into one of the largest financial agreements of your entire life. Just think about this for a second. What if your shiny new build has major structural defects? Or worse, you find out the builder isn't even legally registered to operate in your area. A beautiful model home absolutely doesn't guarantee a reputable business.
And this is exactly where your state portal becomes incredibly powerful. You can search through your state's home builder registration unit, or whatever they might call it locally, to check the legal standing of new home builders and their individual sales reps. Taking just 5 minutes to look up your builder ensures you're only working with legally vetted professionals. Plus, if they do fail to meet their legal obligations, you have a formal, official avenue to file a complaint.
Let's look at Section 4, Filing Complaints Regarding Consumer Business Issues. Whether it's a home inspector who missed a glaring issue or a contractor who just up and abandoned a job, sometimes businesses fail to deliver on their promises. Think of this as the shield and sword method. Proactive checking, that's your shield. But if you are wronged, you have a sword. You simply gather your contracts, submit a formal complaint through the state's secure portal, and that triggers an independent investigation. Having a state attorney general's office backing you up is very often what it takes to actually make things right.
Section 5 is all about insurance issues and homeowners insurance. Okay, let's fast forward a bit. You finally own your home, and your focus completely shifts to protecting that physical asset. But what happens when a major storm hits? Your roof is damaged, and your insurance company offers a payout that won't even cover the shingles. State portals provide targeted resources that translate complex insurance jargon into plain English. Because let's face it, reading an insurance policy can sometimes feel like trying to decipher ancient runes. If your provider acts in bad faith, the state gives you a direct channel to escalate that dispute.
And lastly, Section 6, Translation Tools and Free State Resources. Real estate and legal jargon are tough enough to understand in English, but states are really working hard to make these protections accessible to absolutely everyone. Official government websites often utilize automated services, like Google Translate, to instantly convert vital consumer protection guides into dozens of different languages. This means non-English speakers can educate themselves on landlord disputes or insurance complaints without needing to hire a translator just to read the basics. However, it's really vital to read the fine print here. States issue clear disclaimers that these automated translations are provided purely for convenience and informational purposes. Because they rely on third-party automated tech, the translations might not always capture the exact legal nuance perfectly, or they might struggle to translate specific files, like PDFs. Because of that, the original English documentation on the state's website is always the legally authoritative source. If there's ever a discrepancy or a complex legal question, the English version is what holds up in formal proceedings.
So whether you're a renter saving your first $1,000 or a homeowner defending your property, these free government resources are built specifically for you. I highly encourage you to consult your own state's official consumer protection portal to educate yourself. And remember, while these tools are fantastic for general education and mediation, always consult a licensed professional or legal counsel to fortify your unique real estate journey when specific issues arise.
So ask yourself, what is the very first state tool you're going to use today to protect your most valuable asset? Keys Open Doors, helping you unlock your path to homeownership. If this helped, like, comment, and subscribe.